Well, Scarlett, to the latest now in the FTX trial. The former director of engineering at FTX testified today as Sam Bankman-Fried weighs taking the stand himself. This weekend, his lawyers complained to the judge about Bankman-Fried's lack of access to Adderall in jail. It's an issue that has been raised continually since Bankman-Fried was ordered jailed in August. Let's discuss with Bloomberg's Misyrlena Egkolfopoulou, who is overseeing our trial coverage. Where will the defense come down on this? Do his lawyers want him to testify ultimately?
I mean, that is the billion-dollar question, really. Will he or won't he take the stand? The thing about Sam Bankman-Fried right now is things are looking really good for him. He's had 3 people in his inner circle essentially take to the stand and say, I committed fraud and Sam directed me to do this. And so when thinking about how he's going to build his defense, taking the stand in his own fraud trial really is becoming one of the final shots he has in order to stand up for himself and really try to see an acquittal here. However, that's a really risky proposition, and in white-collar crime cases, we rarely see that, because when a defendant takes a stand in their own trial, the judge can really use those words against them when they're thinking about how long they're going to go away for and determining the sentences if they do get convicted later on. So it's really a very tricky situation that he's in. We won't know yet whether he will or won't take the stand, but the prosecution is wrapping up their case, and so within the next couple of weeks, we'll be, in a clearer sense of whether he will or won't.
Whether or not he takes the stand this time around, he's already given a lot of interviews after FTX went bankrupt and kind of went under. Will those comments that he made to different media outlets, to the public, be used against him?
I mean, they already are. If you see some of the evidence that prosecutors are presenting in court, you'll see tweets that he sent out, or screenshots of messages that he sent, or press conferences that he gave, before he got arrested, where he's saying one thing to people in public, but really the people that are taking the stand are saying, here's what was happening behind the scenes. And the truth is that what they're saying is he knowingly sort of was aware of the fact that a lot of the customer money was being funneled away from FTX and into the hedge fund Alameda and being used for all kinds of things like speculative trading, the purchase of luxury properties in the Bahamas, for political donations. And so while he was saying he did nothing wrong in public, the evidence so far that prosecutors have presented paint a very different picture. So his words are really coming sort of to bite him back.